Welcome back. All right, continuing in Second Chronicles 18:8. Yeah, because they're trying out the dude to see if this prophet, if his prophecy is not bad news this time. All right. Then the king of Israel called for an officer and said, "Bring Micaiah the son of Imlah quickly." Now the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, were sitting, each on his throne, arrayed in their robes. They were sitting at the threshing floor at the entrance of the gate of Samaria, and all the prophets were prophesying before them. Zedekiah, the son of Sheena, Sheena, had made horns of iron for himself, and said, "Thus says the Lord, with these you shall gore the Syrians until they are destroyed." All the prophets prophesied this, saying, "Go up to Ramoth Gilead and succeed." Okay. First, I was like, ain't it the Ramothians? But they're going to this for the same thing. I wonder why Ahab want them dead, though. The messenger who went to call Micaiah said to him, "Listen, the words of the prophets are of one accord, foretelling a favorable outcome for the king. So just let your word be like one of them and speak favorably." But Micaiah says, "As the Lord lives, I will only speak what my God says." When he came to the king, the king said to him, "Micaiah, shall we go to Ramah to battle, or shall I refrain?" He said, "Go up and succeed, for they will be handed over to you." Then the king said to him, "How many times must I warn you to tell me nothing but the truth in the name of the Lord?" "I saw all the people of Israel scattered on the mountains as sheep that have no shepherd. These have no master. Let each one return to his house in peace." Then the king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat, "Did I not tell you that he would not prophesy good in regard to me, but only evil? Therefore," so Micaiah said, "Therefore, hear the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven sitting on his right and his left. Then the Lord said, Who will entice Ahab, king of Israel, to go up and fall defeated at Ramah?" And one said this, and another said that. Then a spirit came forward and stood before the Lord and said, "I will entice him." The Lord said to him, "By what means?" He said, "I will go out and be a deceptive spirit in the mouth of all prophets." Then the Lord said, "You are to entice him and also succeed. Go and do so." Now you see, the Lord put a deceptive spirit in the mouth of these prophets of yours, and the Lord has actually proclaimed disaster against you. Then Zedekiah, the one who made some horns, came up, struck Micaiah on the cheek, and said, "Which way did the Spirit of the Lord go when he departed and left you?" I'm not gonna. That was in street terms. Y'all know what happened there, right? All right. "Behold, you will see on that day when you go into an inner room trying to hide." Then the king of Israel said, "Take Micaiah and return him to Ammon, the governor of the city, and to Joash, the king's son, and say, Thus says the king, put this man in prison and feed him just enough bread in order to survive until I return in peace safely." But Micaiah said, if you actually return in peace, the Lord has not spoken by me. And he added, listen to what I said, you people, all of you. No, he didn't, you people. Ahab's defeat and death. So Ahab, the king of Israel, and Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, went up to Ramoth. The king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat, I will disguise myself and will go into battle. You put on your robes like the king, you know what I'm saying? So the king of Israel disguised himself and they went into battle. Now the king of Aram commanded the captains of his chariots, saying, do not fight with the small or the great, but only the king of Israel. Huh? That's not a way to play chess. So, to only go after the king, the queen. All right, so let's continue. What's your game plan? Everybody's got a game plan. So when the captains of the chariots saw Jehoshaphat, they said, it is the king of Israel. So they turned to fight against him. But Jehoshaphat called out for God's help, and the Lord helped him. How? God diverted them away from him. Sometimes I had a question. You could have just smited them. I don't know, like you could have just, you know what I'm saying, shot him with a little thunder. Alright. And the Lord helped him and diverted him away. You know what? Who am I to question you, God? You are the greatest. You know every hair on my head. What I'm going to do before I do it. All the matters of my heart. You, Lord. Okay. I'm over it now. You did what you did. No judgment here. Help them. When the captains of the chariots saw that it was not the king of Israel, they turned back from pursuing him. Then a certain man drew out his bow at random and was bodying niggas. Yeah, between the scales of his armor, battle, prop himself, Okay. Second Chronicles 19. Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, returned safely to his house in Jerusalem. Where is Ahab? All right, here we go. Let me move on. Jehu, the son of Hanani, the seer, went out to meet him and said to King Jehoshaphat, should you help the ungodly and love those who hate the Lord, and in doing so bring wrath from the Lord on yourself? But there are some good things found in you. For you have removed idols from the land, and you have set your heart to seek God with your soul's desire. So Jehoshaphat lived in Jerusalem. He went out again among the people from Beersheba to the hill country of Ephraim and brought them back to the Lord, the God of their fathers. He appointed judges in the land in all the fortified cities of Judah, city by city, and he said to the judges, be careful what you do, for you do not judge for man, but for the Lord who is with you in the matter of judgment. Be careful what you do, for you do not judge for man, but for the Lord who is with you in matter of judgment. So now let the fear of the Lord be on you. And the Amplified says, to keep you